Hi everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to the first Java 3D tutorial. And I've been waiting so long for making this tutorial because I love doing 3D stuff in Java. So I yeah, I am just so happy right now. And watching 3D if you like my god, just messed everything up. Watch in HD if you'd like to. It makes you able to see the code. And if I'm going on too fast at any point, just tell me, and I'll try to do everything a little bit slower. And we will actually start with making a new Java project. And you don't need Java 3D in order to do this. This is just without Java 3D. It's normal Java. We'll set up all the dimensions ourselves with a lot of math, which I hate. I'm not a math pro, but I do know some stuff about math, so I'm not a noob. A noob, so like a noob. Um, yeah, so this is pretty much my 3D workspace, work area, and I am gonna call this project 56. This project 56. It's for you guys, and I'd like to thank everyone that is subscribing to me. That I love you guys. It's not like mad love to a man, or maybe you guys are women, but I just want to thank you guys for subscribing, or guys and girls, and yeah, that's that. Let's create a new class called AA. You guys should know how to do this, and that's where we're gonna start. Now we have this class, and we will actually need to import two things before starting the tutorial. We need to import the Java AWT and canvas, and also import the Java Swing JFrame. So these are the two things that we will need for this first tutorial, at least. In here, we want to just make the main method public static void main string args. Now we've got the main method, and in here we actually want to initialize some things, and we also want to access the size of the screen from other classes more easily than just having to do everything like over and over again. Not over and over again now. Instead of having to type like a long code for it, for getting this stuff. So we want public static and int height, and we want the height of our screen to be 400 pixels. At least I think it's 400 pixels. So do public static int width equals 600. I love this laptop. Yeah, I've got a new computer, but the sound didn't work properly, so I'm doing this tutorial on this computer. I might change in the middle, figuring out how the sound works on that computer. But anyways, I will go for, why is it main? Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have to be args. Not used string thingy that we won't need at all. Yeah, good variable name. Args. And that was me fooling around with some random stuff. So what we're going to create first is pretty much a JFrame. Call f equals new JFrame, and this is what we're going to see, and where everything is going to appear. So in order to initialize, we've already initialized, but set the size and stuff, we're just going to do set size with height, and f dot set visible to true so that we can see our frame. Of course we need to see the frame. F dot set title, and it's going to be title actually, because we're going to create a variable for that so that we can access that from other classes too, more easily. String title equals equals 3 the oops um 3D game 56 0.0.1. So that's pretty much the version. So if we would run this now, no, actually f.set default close operation jframe x don't close. So we'll exit when we press the X key. I don't know why that is so, but anyways, if we run this now, this is what should happen. We should, if my bearings are correctly, yeah, exactly. We will get 3D game 56 0.0.1. But as you can see, this little thing or window spawns, not really spawns, but it starts up here in the left top corner. In order to fix that, we want it to start in the middle, of course. We want to type in f.set location relative to, I think, and null. Because what this pretty much does is we're setting the location relative to Java says what window, and we're telling Java no window, just no window. And then Java thinks, let's place it in the middle as default then, and what we'll get by that is the window in the middle. So that is amazing. Now we want to create the frame pretty much, or what is going to appear on the frame. So type in AA game equals new AA. So we're pretty much creating an object of this class. But we need to extend this by the canvas. So now this object is a canvas. So now we pretty much can use this for more stuff than only like pixel things, or well, I'll try to explain that later. But we need a canvas. That's pretty much it. And down here we'd like to do f.add and type in game. So now we're adding the game onto the frame. We're adding the canvas onto the game, onto the frame, and we're going to create another start a start method. Type in public void start. This is actually making it easier for making it into an applet if you're having the start and stop and all of that good stuff. I am only going to go for the start. I'm not going to go for the stop. I'm sorry. We're probably going to need to do the stop anyways. But in the start, we pretty much want to check if the game is running, and we also want to do the game.start. So that means pretty much check the game or go to the game.start method, and we'd like to have a boolean. Do public boolean run, pretty much for telling Java if our program is running. We type in run, and then if run equals true, it will go to true by default if you're just typing in run. Well, we don't even need those, I think. Then return, and then, well, if it's not running, then Java asks you. Then you want to set this to true, I think. Of course, we'll need to. And we also want a thread to start if it's not running. We'll create a public thread, or call it whatever you'd like to. Easier to just give all the variables the same name as I'm giving them. So now type in thread equals new thread. That's my Skype. And just create a new thread out of that object. And then we're just going to go for the thread.start. But in order to use this class as a thread, we need to implement something called the runnable. And then Java tells us that, or then Eclipse tells us something is wrong. That is because we haven't added everything on the runnable method. Do public run. There we go. So, why is that not working? Oh, public void run. Sorry. So when a thread starts that have the instance of this class, which is very important, I mean this year, we'll pretty much jump over to this thread right here, and with that, the thread will start. And best way to explain this in a second, so pretty much just type in while run. So while run is equal to true, then do this while loop over and over again until run equals false, which it will do when you close the window. Everything will just go kaput, and then it will just stop. Exactly. So the best way to explain this is type in system out.println in here, and then with that we want to type in hello. So what will happen is this will just keep going, and this is pretty much what is going to be our FPS for the game. That I'll show you in a later tutorial. But that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm sorry if this was a short one. It was only 11 minutes. Well, I don't really have much more time anyways. But I think that's it for this tutorial. That's good enough. And in the next tutorial, we will talk a little bit about pixels after setting up the rest of the window, and we'll make a screen and also like a rendering class that will render our game and render the screen. Later on, we'll do some 3D stuff, of course. That's why you're watching this tutorial, probably, or it should be. Our goal in this game is to make an awesome freaking 3D game that everybody loves. We can also make this into like a first-person shooter, if you would like to. So I'll thank you all for watching this tutorial, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe and rate and comment. I would really appreciate some comments and some ratings and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon again. Bye bye.